Eric B's Daily Vlogs.
Inside the Presidio, something that caught my attention a long time ago. Today, we're gonna cross it. Let's get this started.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Welcome everyone, it's my daily vlog channel, Eric B's Daily Vlogs. Inside the Presidio, some cool, rich, natural wetland history that happened here some time ago. So we're gonna go check out this bridge, and if you hear really carefully when we walk across that bridge, you might hear some frogs. So let's go check this out and check out the rich history this part of the Presidio has. Let's go. Let's go. Check out this old picture of the Presidio. We are where the red star is. That's where I'm standing right now. But look at, is that Alcatraz? And this is like pre-Golden Gate Bridge, so you can't even see the Golden Gate Bridge out that direction. But you got the Marin Headlands over there on the other side. And nothing. Looks like wood back from over there. But we're over here because of this canal, this channel that they have. And if you see that picture of the cobblestone, concrete stone that lined the channel, this whole area was once wetlands that had channels that they had. And one of the cobblestones is still here. That's one of them right there. That's pretty cool. And if we walk up and down the street right here, you'll see a few more. But this is the closest one to that little thing where I just read. And this is some vintage stuff. Just imagine before they redid everything here, restored it to what it is now. You can still see piece of the wood running underneath, or the concrete running under here. And I'm pretty sure under this foliage you can still see part of it as well. That's something. This is cobblestone. This is like I told you guys back in the vlogs that I did when I was at the Murphy Windmill. These are cool stuff that fascinates me from back in the era where they did nothing but either cobblestone or brick. And this is cobblestone. And if we look down there as well, that's cobblestone. This is cool. I did a vlog not that far from here, actually, if we go up that hill, to talk about the tribe that used to live here, the Iowani tribe. That's what they were called. They used to live here, and they needed some sort of water source before they started building or having their own little place to live. And up there where I went is a lot of history when it comes to the Iowani tribe and their water source. And this was one of their water sources. It is a little windy today. I'm taking a walk over to cross the bridge because there's another piece of history, part of the whole thing that's over there. So we're gonna walk. I went ahead and bought a Zhiyun stabilizer for this camera, just because in order to get some good active shots in this camera, I have to set it to active. And once I set it to active, you'll still see a little bump when I walk. It's not the best active, but when I try to do it selfie mode or looking at me mode, it crops out just a lot. Right here, this is perfect for active. But again, once it's in front of me, it crops out a lot. And I don't like that. So went out and bought a stabilizer. Hopefully it gets here soon. This right here shows the 1st Tennessee Volunteer Regiment camped where we are right now. Remember what I told you when I showed you guys when I was talking about the old area up there? This is some of the remnants you'll find. This was taken November 1898. This is cool. And now when we look up, that's all we see. I'm gonna take a walk across the bridge over there. If I go up that way, you'll see the Andrew Goldsworthy tree line. And this way, where I'm walking up towards the bridge, is supposed to be Lover's Lane. I'm not gonna walk up that way. I'm gonna walk up that way. This is the part of the bridge that I told you, if you listen close, might not be able to hear it tonight or today because of the wind. But if we walk across this bridge, you will hear some frogs. Maybe even out this direction. It is dry right now. But if you come here towards the evening time, you definitely hear a lot of frog sounds, frog noises. I drove on that street that I just walked up on over there, and with my windows rolled down, no wind, you can hear a lot of frogs. And this little reader right here actually tells you what they have in this area. The great blue heron, that's everywhere in San Francisco. The Pacific chorus frog, that's what we hear when we're here. I was hoping we could hear them right now, but it doesn't look like it. But came here for a reason, and not for the frog reason whatsoever. It's because of that old, small, rustic bridge. Now, this bridge was built in 1885 by the U.S. Army to provide passage over the creek that used to be under us, that connected the wood lines over there and Lover's Lane up that way. And why do I know? Because it says it right there. It says it right there. You guys didn't think I was that smart. It says it right there. I just read it. Again, cool piece of San Francisco history right there. The old Army from 1885. And it was the Tennessee camp that built this bridge in this area, because at the time this was all filled with water. So they had to find a way to cross from there to here. So they built, not this wooden bridge that I'm walking on right now, not this, this is new, but this right here. This is old. This is old. This is something you definitely won't find in your history books, because unless you're studying about Presidio or you wanted to know more about Presidio, this is the kind of things that you'll only find if you actually walk around this neighborhood. And seeing something that was built back in 1885. 1885. San Francisco was built around 18, I forget what it is in my head, but man, check that out. 1885. I'm pretty sure this is all original brick and nothing's been restored. And they kept this part, but the back part over there is all wood. So they kept this part, and you know how I feel about brick. For some reason, brick stands out more to me. For some reason it does. I just can't imagine what it was like back in 1885 back then, when they had to stand where I'm standing right now and then try to find a way to cross, they call it a canal back then. This whole area was filled with water. They had to find a way to do it. So they built a bridge, and the bridge is still here. I kind of like it. This area right here, that's the Lover's Lane part of the little trail right there. And if I pan over this way, if we look really close, I did a Ghost-tober episode of that little canal over there because of this supposedly ghost that you would hear them scream from there, and sometimes you can see them walking around here. Now, why the heck would I bring that up when I'm all by myself in this part right now? Why would I bring that up right now? I totally don't know. Why? It's not even, it's just July, and I'm talking about ghosts. Is that a ghost? Is that a ghost behind me? That person came out of nowhere, nowhere. I just literally pointed up this direction to show you guys this, and then talked about the wailing ghost from over there. And then all of a sudden I'm standing over here and she came from over there. What the heck? Is she still walking or did she disappear? Do we actually see 3 people walking this way, or are they ghosts also? From over here you can see the little hole, little canal, channel, I guess you can call it, where the water was running under at the time they were building, or at the time they built this. And I'm assuming there's one on the other side as well, if there's one there. Let's go walk over on this side and see. This one has a little more hilly part of it. Yeah, there's one there. You can't really see it. I got to be careful because there's a big sign that right here that says, be sensitive to habitats. So they got some areas that they are planting right here that I don't want to bother, but it looked like at one time the water rolled from under there, underneath this bridge, to the other side over here, which is kind of cool. I think that's cool. Again, these are parts of San Francisco, little histories of San Francisco you guys probably would have never even knew it was here, unless you live in this area or unless you walk around this area. They do some kind of tour here, but that's why you find all these little placards everywhere around Presidio to educate yourself. And sometimes self-educating is a lot better than school educating, because again, these are things that you never would have learned in a textbook, unless you go to a university or college and you want to study the history of Presidio, then, or a historian or a San Francisco historian. That's the only time they actually teach you these in the textbook, but never would have learned that unless you came here. I'm hearing noises. This area is still natural habitat for a lot of creatures. There still is a coyote sign. Just last week here in San Francisco, they found a mountain lion. Yes, a mountain lion. You had alerts going off on your phones saying when you're walking in these areas to look up on the trees right here, and if you see anything laying there looking at you, try to walk away easily. Don't make any crazy movements towards them, but walk away. And again, like I said, I was hearing something over there, but I'm assuming it was nothing. I'm across this 1885 bridge one more time. Again, cool part of San Francisco history, 1885, the Tennessee camp was most likely scattered throughout this Presidio area. I did look up to make sure there's no mountain lions or coyotes. Can't tell in this big heavy bush if there's mountain lions or coyotes here anyways. But I kind of wish this bridge was intact or fully intact. And I think from what I read is only this part that was all brick. And if you actually look at the carpentry right there, it does look like it stopped here. So whatever was going across this way was taken down for a reason. But this is a cool piece of San Francisco history. Look at this. You see that hawk? Wow, there's a lot of wildlife here. Came here to try to listen for frogs. Not hearing any frogs. Not at all. Oh, look at this. Check that out. It's a coyote. That's what I was hearing. See? There it is. See that coyote right there? crazy is that? I'm gonna let the coyote go. I'm not gonna bother you, coyote. Go do your thing. How crazy. Oh, now he doesn't know where to go. I'm going the opposite wherever he's going. I'm not going anywhere near him. Let him go. I was gonna walk that way. I was. He's over there behind the bush right now. This is the second time I spotted a coyote here in these areas. He looks like he's hunting for something. Let's see. Let's brave it and walk towards him. He's over there. He's about to cross the road. Why did the coyote cross the road? Oh, I'm gonna make sure I see him. He's right there. He's looking at me. I'm looking at you. Cross that path, please, before I cross over. I don't know where he went. Oh, there he is. There he is. He's walking up towards the people up there. All right, guys, I'm gonna head back towards the road over there, because being around here right now, seeing a coyote like that is kind of freaky. It is kind of freaky. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, in this marsh, in this bush, there's probably a lot more where these guys came from. So I'm gonna walk this way because he's walking that way. Says it right there. Coyote active in this area. Before I finish, I actually saw this little poster or this little board that shows what the bridge used to look like. It's called the Boardwalk Presidio. That is cool. And it talks about Lover's Lane and the woods, oldest footprint. And I'm talking really fast, late 1800s, 1900s, because I'm next to a bush right here and I don't know what's going to pop out on me. And it connected the brick bridge you can still see just down the hill. Wow, this is cool right there. And it's used to be right here that connected that right there. Crazy. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. This was an adventure. Coyote sighting, hearing things in my head because I was talking about ghosts. All in here, all in there. When you come out here, be respectful, be careful. You guys saw the coyote that was right in front of me. This is natural habitat for a lot of coyotes, for a lot of creatures that still live in this area. So be careful, keep your dog on a leash. The sign says it there. The sign over there said keep your dogs on a leash. So just in case something like that happens, you and your dog is safe. But check that out. All right there. Thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Leave me comments down below. I am looking everywhere because if there's one, there's another. If there's one, there's another. Here from the Presidio, leave me comments down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Another adventure tomorrow. Vlog's ended really fast. Go in peace. The cobblestone on here, man. The cobblestone on here, man, I swear. The cobblestone and the old-fashioned brick. If there wasn't a coyote here, and I didn't see one that's probably in this marsh right now, I would have stayed a little longer. But it's time to go.
I made this.